picture. Oh, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, it's working. Okay, and I'm terrible with names, so. Yo, everybody out in Facebook land and out in Instagram land and eventually on YouTube. We are the Fabulous Trio. We are the Fabulous Baker Boys. We're the Fabulous Baker Boys, and this is, what was the girl who sang on Fabulous Baker Boys? It was, Pfeiffer. What's her name? Pfeiffer?
I'll take Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer, that's what it was. It was Michelle Pfeiffer, she played, and there was two guys that played keyboard, they played, piano.
I've never seen that.
Fabulous Baker Boys, you gotta see that. And one of them falls in love with them, and then they break up, the Fabulous Baker Boys. And then eventually the guy and the girl go together. I forget how. But anyway, that's not who we really are. I'm Tim Janakis, and welcome to the 13th, 1-3 of episode of Live from Normal Heights. We are here in Normal Heights, San Diego. And next to me is Stephanie, how do you say, Kovacs? Kovacs. And she's going to show us some amazing art. But before we get into the art, we're going to talk about life and everything else. And she's going to introduce my co-host here.
This is Bill Thomas.
Bill Thomas.
Bill Thomas.
Oh, Bill Thomas.
Bill Bombas.
He's got his sunglasses on because I guess we're gonna have some bright light on us. And let's start with Bill, because Bill used to play in a couple bands. What bands were you in San Diego?
Style Tones.
The Style Tones.
I was in Pocket for brief stints.
The Pockets?
No, Pocket. Just for a little
Just
bit.
Pocket.
Just Pocket.
Did that stand for something like a?
Nope, it's just Pocket.
Okay.
Pocket was the band. Bad Credit. Bad Credit for a little bit.
I had Bad Credit back
I was
in the
going to
college
say,
days.
how's your credit now?
I got Bad Credit. They said, let me see it loud so you don't forget it. Yeah, those guys were really fun. Two of the Aquabats.
And you played lead guitar, or you sang?
No, I played bass. I've always played bass in the bands. And then my most recent project is Sound School Collective, and then I'm doing some electronic stuff right now. So I found a way to do that.
Show us some of the shit you were doing.
Oh, you want me to play your
Yeah,
sample of it?
play a sample of some of the stuff you've been recording.
Okay, let me get to it.
Sorry to throw
Yeah,
you
no,
stuff
it's
in.
fine. I'm really excited about it. If anyone wants to learn how to do it, I'm more than
What's
welcome.
that program you're using?
It's called Groovebox. Groovebox.
Groovebox.
Groovebox. There's actually 3 apps that go together. There's Groovebox, Bloxwaves, and Launchpad.
What was that song? Mama's got a groove box.
Yeah,
Daddy
Daddy never sleeps at
sleeps
night.
at
I think
night?
that's a Who, right?
Squeeze box.
Yep.
That was. People are like, "What is a squeeze box?" It's
an
an
accordion.
accordion, yeah, but
Right.
it sounds kind of like another.
Another box that you
Yeah.
enjoy. Okay, let me toss them. This is one kind of my favorite one that I've been playing along for a while. I really like because the drums sound authentic. You know, they sound like real drums. You can tweak the parameters however you want. And I just find it kind of intuitive to compose on.
This is the one that you did too.
No, the one I did on the beach is on my iPad. This is just on my iPhone. Some of it I do on my phone, some of it I do on my iPad.
So, of the 3 bands you were in, some of them got played on a local artist spotlight, or what do you call it?
94.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, Style Tones was playing for a while. We were pretty well known. We played every Monday night at the Bar Pink.
Awesome.
I was also in a band called Natural Sounds Trio for a while with Harold Todd. He played with Lenny Kravitz and Steel Pulse. That was just a trio. That was a really amazing project for a while. You know, I'm always open to play with whoever wants to play. You know, I'm down for good music. It doesn't really matter what genre it is, as long as it's coming from the soul and coming from the heart. I think that's what matters the most. I just really, recently I've been enjoying this for my own pleasure, so I might as well put it out there. I've got a Patreon account and stuff. And
So we'll put links on all your stuff. So
Cool.
People can check it out.
yeah, I mean,
What do you call that song?
This one is called YCTWTCFWCF. There was a reason behind that. I can't remember what it was, but there was a reason behind it. Yeah. I'll turn it down for a little bit. But it really is best with headphones.
Yeah, okay.
It needs a low-end speaker or a car stereo or something where you can put headphones on.
It reminds me of Devo. I used to love fucking Devo.
Yeah, I've been listening.
Or Clockwork. What was it?
Right.
What were Kraftwerk?
Kraftwerk, exactly.
I am the operator of my pocket calculator.
Yeah. the stuff the one part of this song that I really liked, it was totally by mistake. I chopped one of the bass lines that was really simple in half, kind of, and then I played it at the same time as the original bass line. So it has this kind of stuttering effect. Like one of them will catch up to each other, and it's really cool. And a lot of the stuff I do is, as we quote Bob Ross, happy little accidents. So I think a lot about music and production and music in general. I think a lot of people go, oh, "I'm just not talented."
No, you just gotta work on
I
it.
think it's more about discipline.
Yeah, work on
really, someone should say is I just wasn't disciplined enough, because I think it less to do with talent and discipline. How many hours you spend on it? I've spent days and days and days on this program, and that's why I'm getting some stuff that really sounds good.
I spent 15 years to write my first song, and I was gonna kill myself from 10 years old to 25.
Wow.
And I set a date to kill myself, and I finally wrote a song. After I flipped my car, crashed my car, and flipped my car.
Wow.
I almost died. Yeah, so it's just, I knew since I was young I was going to be a singer-songwriter, but I didn't know how to do it, and I tried learning every instrument and all kinds of music. And it was really more like Einstein says, 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration.
Yeah.
It was just fucking, I know there's a way I can do it. If other people can do it, I can do it. And I just had to, and over the years, the music's gotten better and better, so that's shows that just by doing it, you'll get better.
And I think sometimes people will compare themselves to other artists or other artists they like,
Yeah.
and they'll say, "I can't do that." And it's true. No one can play like someone else, and there's going to always be someone who can shred the bass more than you in some way that you admire. But no one can be you as well as you. So it's like, how do you find out how to be you, express yourself, the way your uniqueness, and if you fully immerse yourself in that, then your music will sound original, and it will come from the heart, and then you're not worried about sounding like someone else. You're just being the best you that you can be that nobody else can be. So there's that, folks.
So tell me about this girl. What does she do?
She, I know her best from her costume design.
Oh,
That's
you
how
did
I-
costume design.
Yeah, that's.
Oh shit.
I'm a little surprised I haven't seen her capes out, although they're not. They're a little more heavy, and they're kind of where are you gonna wear them when they're hot out?
Oh, dude, when I
Well, now there's something. Well, I mean, there's light ones and there's heavy ones, but yeah, I didn't.
Maybe you can speak to that. I don't know.
when the theaters open, I definitely need a costume designer, man.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go towards something really weird, unusual.
And I didn't tap into my creative side until my early to mid 30s, and I uncovered something that I didn't even know I had. It was after a breakup, and the guy I was with, he ran with like a very like creative crew, and I'm like, well, what's my skill? What do I have? And I knew the basics of sewing. And so I moved from LA down to San Diego, and I just, instead of like, having a social life, I just went like head on, like just designing clothes every night. So whatever hour in the morning, I didn't like train. I didn't know patterns. I still don't. I almost kind of refuse. I just want to freestyle
That's cool.
everything.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, and I like made some awesome stuff like in a night, overnight sometimes that
Wow.
like really I shocked myself that I actually have some skills.
So how long have you been into this art that we're going to show in a little while?
So I was in New Orleans in October, and I was buying Christmas presents for my family, and I stumbled upon this artist who he is in the French Quarter Market, and I already fell in love with the art just visually. It already looks cool, but then I found out that they come to life in 3D. So like basically you download a free app, and then you can put any smart device up to any of these pictures, and they come to life, move in 3D with music. It lasts about a minute, and I'd never seen anything like it. So I was only supposed to be there for a weekend, and I kept bringing people over to his booth, and you guys gotta come see this. And he pulled me to the side and said, "You need to work for me." And I'm like, well, then I need to change my flight. And so we had a proper business meeting, and I said I would stay, and so I canceled my flight. I stayed for 2 months, trade with him at the French Quarter Market, and then he said I can fly on and take this anywhere I go. And so
Wow.
the first place I'm taking it is San Diego.
So the first one you showed me, I only seen one so far that I saw animated, which was the snake one, and that's the one I said I wanted to buy. So how much? How much would you sell the snake one normally if it were?
So the prints, the small prints, they go for like they're like 8 by 10. They go for $30. And then if you buy 3, you get 1 for free. These are like vendor
Okay, yeah.
prices. Buy 3, get 1 free. Buy 4, get 2 free. And then we have canvases. The canvas online go for $2.99, but then when I go to a market, I can sell them for $2.50. Then they ship it to your door for free.
Which one do you want to show first?
The butterfly lady.
Butterfly lady.
Yeah, she's the most popular. So, you want to hold it up?
Yeah.
So,
So the butterfly lady has, like, her hair is full of butterflies. Whoa.
yeah, she's the one I saw, and I was going to get her anyway. So this is how it works. This is what the app looks like. You can hit scan there, and the app actually does some really cool stuff. I'm watching that camera. Is that okay?
That's okay.
You see the butterfly with finger move?
Right there, yeah.
This would be considered augmented reality versus virtual reality, because
Right.
you're still seeing the room around you.
That's okay. It's getting it over there too. It's getting over. And this one's really
If you
good.
just hold it right there, it
Okay.
should be good.
And don't look closer. Okay. So it's a riddle. It says, who am I? And then she turns into Marilyn Monroe.
Wow.
And then as they keep doing, additions to these pictures, they'll add experiences to the original experience. So it's an ever evolving.
Oh, okay.
picture.
So they keep updating it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What
cool.
about the music? Do they need someone doing more music for them?
Yeah. Might write some music.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do better music than this, huh?
Well, it's not
It's
better,
nice.
just as good or different.
Just
It's-
different.
When I was telling with her after a while, I was like, oh, this song. I mean, any song, even
You
my own
need,
song.
you need.
Variety is the spice of life, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
Wow.
if I hear the same thing, like 500 times, I'm gonna start losing my mind.
Yeah.
So that's just me personally.
Yeah.
But I think
So you should get a hold of him. and tell
exactly.
him
Just like
Yeah.
having new images that they do, it'd be probably most easiest to have new songs, and that way you could. Well, I could envision like myself as an artist having my own graphic design that comes out that you every so often you check it and it has a new song on there for you. And so it's not just a dead piece of art on your wall. It's actually living. It's evolving. And as an artist, it changes patterns and does new logos. Maybe it'll turn into your new logo that you're using for the new album. And it has your a hit from a new song.
Like a
I mean,
commercial
some
comes out. We're doing a show in Seattle or something.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
sort
Maybe
of
they know
interactive.
by your IP address
Uh-huh.
where you're at. And they
Some
can-
sort of interactive
Yeah,
way.
that's what
it'll probably
evolve
where
with it.
exactly. I see it as a way to interact with your audience.
Wow.
You know, and have it evolve and have. I already know the one that I want to do. So I just set my logo with the octopus and
Yeah.
then have it do this month and every month have a new song. So people are always kind of going back and checking in on it to see if it's evolving and changing. Because I mean, what cooler art than art that does something different every month as a new song? And it's just it's just a cool way to interact with it. And the more you can get your audience to become a part of the what's going on. I think
Yeah, and it's cool if you bought it and you had it and you didn't know, and then later you like looked at it and you're like, oh shit, that wasn't there last time.
right.
And you didn't know it evolved, dude.
Yeah.
There's some sort of secret clues you had to follow to learn
Yeah.
some prizes.
Oh, they've
yeah.
done like scavenger hunts.
Oh, that's
He's done
cool.
like scavenger hunts. He's done like festival, like flyers. Those have come to life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
up,
that's
like,
shit.
he's up in hotels.
Album cover. That's what my
Oh,
next
yeah,
album
that's what I
cover.
want.
I'm getting to do my
yeah,
album
that's
cover.
what I want to do too.
Oh
they
shit,
do,
that would be so
like-
cool. And it just says right there, go to this website.
Right, like they would put this scan code like
Wow.
maybe like on the
Oh,
on the
yeah.
top, but
Is
in,
there a
like,
way you
know.
can like?
Oh, get glasses.
No, I was gonna say like hypnotize people to buy your records.
Oh yeah, with this guy.
Okay, let's watch this one. do.
So this is like a portal.
Are you talking about me?
Not you, man. This monkey
Oh,
right
that
here.
monkey. Oh shit.
Not the Bill monkey.
This one won't have like this one's not like this.
I haven't seen this one.
So this is Ham.
I need to turn around for this.
That would be funny if he morphed into a human.
Oh, he's like spinning around. Yeah, that is the hypnotizing.
Yeah.
Buy my album. Buy my album.
Yeah. And then it's a space battle.
So he's like popping out.
Yeah.
I don't know if the audience can see this, but it's
No,
very
they'll be able to see.
but it's very 3D. Like from where I'm standing here is very
Yeah.
different than
Oh,
if I
okay.
walk over here and see. It has different angles too. It's very,
Yeah, you can see it like some of
yeah,
them
it's
come
not the
out
same
from the
depending
side.
on where you are in the
Wow.
room looking at it.
Like
So
the butterflies from like the side of here, you can see them like fly out from
Yeah.
over here.
And then we got the
there's a lot of
friggin'
dimension to it, really.
we got the Buddha head with the
Buddha
friggin'
Oh, that one's cool.
Yeah.
Little sitar.
Mhm. And so like people like when I first started to show it, they're like, "Yeah, this is cool." I'm like, "No, just wait like 20 more seconds."
and then it starts taking out.
And it gets, yeah, she blasts off for sure. Then everyone's like,
Head
"Wow."
explodes. And then head explodes. And then breaks
You can like get it from like the top.
Oh yeah, then if you can find like hidden things like you didn't know, like there's look at the little spider in the corner of the dollar bill, you know?
Yeah.
It's like that.
I was like, he needs to do a unicorn one, something with dogs, because people love dogs.
Yeah.
Like there's so much you can do with this. This one's an DJ Octopus. What does it say? This is DJ Octopus. Like, and so he starts to spin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it says. He's one of my favorites because I'm weird and he's weird. And we all can be weird.
It's interesting
together.
because I hadn't seen Stephanie in several months, and she's like, "Oh, I got one of these augmented reality art pieces for you," and it's like very similar to what my graphic for one of my graphics for my
This
music
octopus
is.
one is what? Yeah.
I have an octopus sort of theme, cephalopod theme for mine, and she just somehow knew the octopus was the thing to give me.
Yeah. So his legs start to move, and then he spins the record. And disappears and crawls from over the top of it.
It just comes right off the page.
Yeah, that's trippy.
Comes out of the television.
Probably just the Piano Man. I mean, there's
Okay.
like 30 different ones, so but these
Wow.
are like.
Kind of the
And
ones
how
that-
often is he doing new ones?
I mean, he's working on. He's got two like big ones he's working on right now. He's like, "Steph, oh, like you're gonna freak out." But, so they've been working for years on these. But I guess getting the whole process of it all down because there's like 12 people involved, like to make this happen. Storyboard artists, illustrators.
Yeah.
I remember that computer designer that came by the booth that one day. He said, "This is incredibly labor intensive."
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I
To
mean,
get it right.
to get it animated, to get this thing
yeah.
to become animated with the app and all that, it takes
I'm sure
a
there's
lot
so
of-
many
there's a lot of
hiccups
coding,
and
essentially what
yeah.
you're doing
Wow.
computer animation and coding and to make it good, sync it with the music. They're very time intensive. But you said there's one that was already evolving. You said the Maryland one. I don't know, the one that was already.
Well, I mean, I think they're focusing on two new ones right now that should be out. I'd say by summertime, and then they'll within the year they'll start adding like additions to the experience of the ones that they've already done.
What I would like is a business card with something like.
Oh yeah, you can look at it through the business card. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
because
show you
normally.
what I have.
Normally, people's business cards they get tossed aside.
Yeah, yeah.
But if
But
there's
you
some
could
way
do that
to get,
on,
if there's
online,
some way
yeah.
to get people to interact with them. Oh, by the way, when you go home, check out this message or the secret message. Watch this thing pop out at you, and then people are gonna like want to keep that business card because it's not gonna be like a regular business card.
Oh, I had wooden nickels. I bought 1,000 of them,
Uh huh.
and it said, "Come to the show and get a free CD."
Uh huh.
And yeah, people said for like years later they still had to. They didn't come to my show, but they still said, "I see. I still have your wooden nickel, man."
Right? It's promotion. Oh, this is the business card one.
Yeah.
So you have to download the app, right? It
Okay.
doesn't just work right away. You have to
Yeah.
get the QR code in or
Yeah,
something like that.
download a free app called Artscape.
While she's doing that, I'll play one of my
I
new
think I
tracks
just
I was
put it
working
over
on
here,
today.
Okay.
More of a lower down
Yeah.
tempo one. You got it
Here,
working
hold-
already?
hold that up. Yeah. So this is my business card.
This is what how it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
The didgeridoo.
Butterfly's gonna start fluttering. Got a little fairy dust underneath it. Oh, you can see it on your face, Tim.
Oh, that's cool.
Now is this something this company does? Would it do custom stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's probably
Yeah.
expensive to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine.
It's this artist right here did the Dishwalla CD.
Uh-huh.
This is Michael Goddard. He did my novel cover before he was famous, and then he got famous, and then he did Dishwalla's CD, and that was probably thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do like for a custom one for someone. So where can people find you? Where you're all over the place. You're at all the fairs and all the.
Yeah.
events.
So I've done now. I've done OB night market. Sometimes I'm
Wednesday,
on Wednesday, and then I do the boardwalk.
Civic and Mission Beach.
Yeah, usually on the weekends. I do PB and OB. I haven't done Mission Beach yet.
Oh, okay. By the Roller
But I
Coaster?
could, yeah. And then I did Hillcrest. I've been to Hillcrest Sunday. I just found out today that Hillcrest is opening their night markets on Thursday as of April 1st. So I just applied for that to get in for that. And then this events as well. I'm getting in some like events. I wanted like warehouse events are starting to come back to life. Maybe set up there. So yeah, I'm all over the place. The company is called Artscape.
Yeah, I'll put the link on there.
Yeah.
Artscape.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about other things now.
Yeah. I want to hear about what you're doing.
Oh, what I'm doing?
artistically, Yeah.
So I'm recording with a new guy in Oceanside. I'm waiting for my first song I just did with him to be done, and it was supposed to be done Monday, but he's going to send it to me as soon as he's ready, and I'll find out how well I like him. My last CD I was recording with a guy in Italy, and I like that pretty much. They played 4 of the songs on 91X, which is cool. And then I just did one with a studio in Pacific Beach where they played it on 91X as well. That was a Christmas song. Just in 2 hours, I did all the piano tracks, all the vocal tracks. I put background harmonies, everything. We finished in actually about an hour and a half. And it was
This is a cherry Christmas song, right?
no, that's the funny Christmas song. I can't believe they played it on 91X. I had to do like a PG version for 91X.
How many times did they play it?
They played it just for Christmas, right? Like the one before Christmas. I got it to them the week before Christmas. But I'm a singer-songwriter, so I'm looking to put a band together. I've been looking to put a band together ever since I came back 4 years ago from Japan. And maybe me and Bill will do some music together.
Yeah, I just have to heal from the surgery.
He just had a surgery on his hand.
Yeah, carpal tunnel.
So I sent him some good energy
Too
on
much
his hand.
masturbating.
Yeah, he was stroking it too much.
Stroking
You know what? We're not going to be able to smoke pot on this show because I left my pipe in the car. So this will be the first one we do on the couch that we're not smoking pot. So we're just having. This is a commercial for our new sponsor, Saltwater. They haven't yet paid us to sponsor, but
Because you didn't say it right.
oh, is it not saltwater? Oh, it's Cutwater. I thought it was saltwater.
No wonder they didn't sponsor you.
I had their margarita. It was pretty good. I had their Bloody Mary. It was too spicy. It was weird.
Okay.
And then I just tried these ones,
This
the
is the
vodka
first time I
sodas.
tried
These
it.
are
They're
pretty
very
good.
light,
nice.
but they don't have any carbs in it, right? They're just
Yeah, gluten free, no carbs, no sugar, but
And it's just a very light, not like a wine cooler where it's really sweet. It's just a very light.
almost
sweetness.
like water.
and they're San Diego
Yeah.
native.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, whoever runs Cutwater, if you want to sponsor our show, like, let me know. We need a sponsor. And we need to get out there. Well, also, if I interview someone in San Diego, they can be from outside of San Diego if they're going to be in San Diego. Like, I try to get Tito Ortiz to come on with my friend. He's really busy because he just became mayor of Huntington Beach. So I'll have to go to his house to actually do it when we do it. But do you guys know anyone famous that I should bring on the show that lives in San Diego or that's going to visit San Diego?
Oh.
I don't know about
Or infamous?
Semi-famous.
Or well known, or we'll get the ratings up, you know?
I mean, I have
Or
a lot of connections.
Yeah, different people. I've been having. We haven't done a show
We
for
need to get
3
Primus
weeks.
here.
Oh yeah, I want you to get some famous bands from San Diego.
they're from the Bay Area, I think.
That's okay if they're in the area. It's
I
just
don't
that they
know
have
what
to come in the studio in San Diego.
Yeah, I don't know what their situation is. I want to go fishing with Larry because I know a friend and Gary. He knows Larry's wife.
Oh, cool.
And so they always sing about fishing, and my son loves fishing. And I told him I'd try to get him fishing with Larry. Just kind of a really random thing to do with someone. But I know that those guys like fishing, and it would be more for my son. But
Race car driving.
yeah, we got backstage passes thanks to our friend the Wizard a while ago, and it was pretty amazing. I probably
Primus?
I probably
okay.
spent 10,000 calories. You say?
Oh yeah.
People thought I was out of my mind, but I kind of.
Oh no, when
was.
I dance, I go crazy, man.
Yeah.
Especially to Primus, it was just. The music
To
was
me, I just smoke a little pot and I dance. My body just wants to do it. Like right now, if I tried to dance, I wouldn't be dancing well just because I'm not.
There's no music.
Well, even if it was music, we were in a dance club. When I smoke a little pot, I'm like all of a sudden like, fuck yeah, I just go
Yeah.
at it, man.
Bill has this cool like drop to his knees spin move.
Really, I don't recall that one. I do like to break. That's for sure.
Oh, I used to be a popper breaker back in the day.
This technical term of breakdance is if you go to the floor.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
it becomes
Yeah.
breakdance.
Yeah, popping is standing up.
Yeah. We
I
had some
did
popper
both.
the other night. Remember? At the beach. Q.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually
Q's
chased him down
We need
because
to
I was.
get Q on the
Dancing
show.
to-
Yeah, I was playing.
Yeah, look at Q.
Totally.
Oh,
Q is one of the street dancers, so he's doing the backflips with his brother, ramming up the crowd at
Oh,
Balboa.
wow, okay.
Does he do the pogo stick too? Is that him or is that someone else?
I don't know what the pogo
He does like the
stick.
backflips and he's a busker.
He did a backflip when you weren't looking. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
So I see like catch the tail end of this guy dancing. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
okay, I
I'm
need
like-
to film him. 'Cause that's kind of like testimonial. Like
It was
the
to
average
Bill's
person
music.
walking by.
So I'm like,
he's
Bill, you
dancing.
can.
I want to videotape him dancing. to
Yeah,
music.
it's your music.
Yeah.
And then so I was so tired.
Oh,
at that
I
point.
did one of my original songs, and there was like 5 girls dancing, and it's one of my good videos on YouTube.
Right.
They were really getting into my
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't fake authenticity.
Song. No, they were
Yeah.
totally, and they were like singing the backup parts, like it was called Sachi Says. They kept going, yeah, Sachi, yeah, Sachi.
And then, yeah, so I actually got on my skateboard. I was like, okay, I should go chase him down. I was so exhausted at that point, but then I literally chased him down. They're like, really? You want us to come back? They were totally into it. We came back and they ended up hanging out with us the whole
For like
night.
2 hours.
And then at the very end of the night, we saw those sisters
We were
walking
packing
by.
up the car,
and
yeah.
we did some freestyle rapping with her.
Have you guys been to the drum circle? In the drum circle dancing?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, the
Maybe,
dancing in the
so
drum
tomorrow
circle.
it's gonna rain.
Is it gonna rain tomorrow?
Yeah,
no,
so
it's
I don't
gonna
think
stop.
I'm gonna do the market
like
tomorrow.
I'm gonna stop the rain at the drum circle because I'm gonna go.
Well, I mean, the drum circle's rad, like you like dancing in the rain.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, bringing my art, that's another thing.
Yeah,
because I'm
you
like,
can't ruin your art, yeah.
the whole setup and all that. But yeah, no, the drum circle I'm sure will still
It will
happen.
still happen. Yeah, we're gonna get some for every plan.
I heard that they actually like turned on the sprinklers.
They
Like,
do
maybe
at 10 o'clock every time at 10 o'clock. Right
Why?
at 10
But do
o'clock.
you think they're trying to kick people out of the
No, we have to stop at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, probably.
We get
Yeah,
so
so then
beat
they
up.
just put the sprinklers on and it's like, but that doesn't
Right,
really
right,
kick everybody
right
out.
at 10 o'clock. It starts every time
Where is that?
at the drum
Drum
circle.
circle,
Where
just
is the drum circle?
Right
Right
where we
in the,
pitched up,
the
like what,
park at Ocean Beach, right?
where you're like
Ocean
on my
Beach,
on
okay.
the bench. at the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
They turn on the sprinklers there.
So,
Even if it's
yeah.
raining?
No.
No.
But yeah, no, probably they probably.
I would like to see
from
that.
Christmas-
Now, this is what water wasting
From
looks like.
Christmas from Christmas to about New Year's, a couple days after New Year's, they didn't turn them on, and we went till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we went crazy.
Yeah.
But they were like, cops would come like it's because the people live there, they can hear the drum.
So they did a silent disco on Sunday, which I didn't find out about until.
Really? Where?
I would totally set up there.
Ocean Beach.
Same
Oh,
spot. Same spot. And I guess they're gonna. So I looked up my
For those
friend.
of you that you can explain what silent disco is, I'm sure
Yeah, what is a silent disco? I just sounded excited. I got excited, but I don't know
Silent
what it is.
disco. Everybody gets headphones, and you have like different stations that you can like switch the station, and it's different music, like electronic music, but like some of it's got a different beat. So people are dancing. You can see people. You can't hear what they're listening to.
Oh,
You're
weird.
dancing to what you're listening to.
That must be weird when you're not listening to any music, watching all these people dance silently. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Essentially, is a way to circumvent the noise ordinance.
Oh,
For people to keep going, keep dancing, even without being shut down. You know.
Yeah, so they should be doing that now,
So-
like once a month.
Let's talk about what we were talking about before we started in the green room. Gavin Newsom's kind of let people go out and anywhere you want to set up and sell stuff because just to get the economy going and people get the,
So the laws have changed. I was a little bit surprised that she was able to set up just right on the boardwalk.
I was shocked too, and then I
you
just
can set anything
anywhere,
Anywhere.
basically, unless it's in like a market spot that is registered,
Yeah.
Like a farmer's market.
farmers
Yeah,
market
they
or
charge
certain
you a
spots
spot
of,
there,
in
yeah.
Balboa, but. Other than that, he appreciates the hustle, because
Yeah.
a lot of people lost their jobs. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I just found it out a couple days ago.
Yeah, but if you go up all the beach, there's just stalls everywhere, which is really cool. People playing music, people doing art, painting.
Yeah,
It's
opened
good,
up
yeah.
a lot. It's opened up the venue for a lot more artists.
Yeah.
People are selling cool handmade crafts or
Yeah.
art or because it's like how else are you supposed to do it other than like hustle and go meet people?
Yeah.
I mean, it's either as a musician, it's either play clubs, and it's usually when you're unknown, you're usually getting a spot where no one's there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
So this
or
way
really
you can
going
just go out
and
where everyone's
hustle.
on the beach, turn
Yeah.
on your sound system and play.
And even
'Cause
if
I've
you
seen
get,
some bands that are amazing that no one knew about, and everyone just rushed around and danced because they were so good.
And
Like
they're doing
Zoko.
that at
Zoko's
Balboa.
really cool.
Like you can set up at Balboa
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your band,
Yeah,
whoever, and like somebody told me also the other day that they posted up there on it was Saturday and they saw an amazing band there. And they're like there isn't like a permit licensing or
Yeah, yeah.
anything. Yeah. Pretty cool.
So people that are watching, if you're not in San Diego, come on down to San Diego. If you're someone who needs to be on my show, you could stay. We have an extra room in the studio. You'd sleep over.
I mean, it's
This is the guest. This is the guest couch. I have my room in there. What is someone sending us? Someone sending us this. Elizabeth, hey there, hi, Elizabeth. This one's my Facebook and that one's my Instagram. So okay, yeah, he's taking off. That's fine. Momentarily. So let's talk about something totally different. What do you think about this whole pandemic? You haven't worn a mask in here. He didn't wear a mask in here. I haven't, other than when I go to work, I wear a mask just because I have to. I'll get fired. But I don't feel, for myself, I know for other people they probably need to wear a mask, but I don't feel. If I do catch something, it's not going to kill me. If it does, then I have another mission on some other planet. So I don't live in fear. I just think the idea of fear not something I care about.
I don't. I think none of us should live in fear, and we've gotten some facts. Like whatever facts you want to take. Like obviously, it's something that's real. So if you are susceptible to like if you have some underlying ailment, sickness, then you should definitely wear a mask. Definitely stay home. But if you're in good condition, I believe that we
I'm
should
not the kind of
continue to
person
live
that
our lives.
could. One of my friends killed himself he's Casey Lee. I went to high school with. He was a pretty famous surfer in Huntington Beach, and he killed himself during the pandemic. And it's just because I could not do the mask wearing all the time. That's a nice mask though.
Yeah, if you're gonna wear a mask,
You gotta wear a
do
sparkling
something
one.
styling.
You gotta, yeah.
I sell those at the booth too.
I
Oh,
had
she said.
For somebody else. There's this
I
lady,
had- I
she's
had
my
a
bartender,
cigarette.
she makes them.
I had a cigarette stuck in a mask the other day, like right there. The worst idea ever. As soon as I inhaled the cigarette, it all went in my face.
Oh my
It would have been like a really cool photo. You guys like, you gotta take a picture of that.
Oh, you know what I have? We can't do it tonight. Well, we could, but we can't do it like on the show because I have my pipe down there. You know what moon rock is?
Yeah.
Moon rock.
It's like
They take
Molly
They take bud and they dip it in THC oil and then they rub it in keef. You know what keef is, right?
Jeez, it looks very potent.
Yeah. My neighbor who gave it to me said if I smoke just one hit of that, I'll need to like stay at home. I won't be able, or I'll go out in the canyon like.
I remember
Wow.
moon rock was like a really good fun.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I hear moon
Oh
rock.
really? Maybe
Yeah.
she said it's only THC oil. Well,
Right,
maybe it
yeah.
is MDMA oil.
Well,
No, I doubt
that's
it.
more like
They probably just-
crystally.
They probably just took the name.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
people rebrand names
Oh, okay.
that are good.
I'll have to ask you because I was gonna stone when I got it from her. So she might have
I'll
said
try it. I'll sample
She
it.
might have said it's MDMA, but.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But maybe one day they'll decriminalize drugs and all those people that are being harassed for no reason will be like, well.
So that's a good topic. Let's talk about that.
I firmly believe that the quickest path to, all lives matter, Black Lives Matter, especially for minorities communities that are targeted.
Yeah.
I think it's something like 60% of people in jail are
Just
drug related. So it's like that's the first thing that needs to happen. Is that needs to go.
Decriminalize,
Yeah, I was watching John Oliver on drug raids the other day, and that's where most of the raids were smashing your door. And this one police chief came out and said, "There's no reason to risk anyone's life, the cops or the people in there, for drugs.
Yeah.
It's just not
It's
worth
insane.
a firefight." Which is what you're going to ask for. The whole Breonna Taylor thing, how they just
Yeah.
they were busting in because of a drug thing that they were looking into. Now, what's more dangerous, the drugs or the bullets that are flying at you? I mean, let's put things in perspective.
Yeah.
My political science teacher, he did one of his lectures was, well, what's the worst thing that can happen to you with drugs? How about death? That's pretty bad. That's
Yeah.
probably one of the worst things that could happen to you. So he showed us the national statistics on drugs. These are the government statistics.
Yeah.
So
Alcohol is the number one.
cigarettes are.
Cigarettes, okay. Cigarettes and
Cigarettes
alcohol.
kill 400,000.
Yeah.
400,000.
Yeah.
Alcohol is 100,000. So you're already looking at 500,000, half a million, and then there's an extra 25 for alcohol-related car accidents. So 525,000. All drugs, illegal drugs combined, less than 25,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So if the government was really concerned about you, and that's why they don't want you doing drugs, then there wouldn't be a liquor store or tobacco in every corner.
Yeah.
So they don't really care about
No.
you. So why do they make those
I think it's-
certain ones illegal and other
So
ones not?
alcohol and tobacco don't cause you to question reality the way marijuana and mescaline and things like that. They cause you to go, why the fuck am I doing? Why am I working for this man? Why am I working for this company that's
I
fucking
think
me
that's
over?
why they were originally made illegal was during the Nixon era when there was a huge backlash against Vietnam and a lot of
Yeah.
people that were in that movement
Smoking marijuana.
and
That's
taking
what made
LSD.
them,
We're taking LSD.
I made them go, fuck, why are we fucking bombing people in other countries? That's fucking
Exactly.
stupid.
I mean, maybe that. I think that's what my hope would be out of the COVID thing is this collective suffering we're going through as a world. Maybe we should just like do a reboot from here on. Maybe we should start with no more napalm. How about that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How about no more napalm? And
How about no more bombing countries?
Yeah, just
altogether?
in general, just no more bombing
In
countries.
fact, we just bombed.
How about just
countries
no
today.
more countries? We just save our national anthem for some sports event. Other than that, we're just people that live on the fucking planet, and then we just help each other. How about that? I mean, look around, we're all people. Who needs countries anyway? It's a Jello Biafra line from a Dead
I
Kennedy
like
song.
that Kennedy.
Have you heard the Stars and Stripes of Corruption?
I probably have. My brother
Oh,
always
it's so
played every
good.
song.
I mean, the lyrics are like.
Oh, well, I didn't read it. Yeah.
It goes on and on and on and on and on. You know, he talks about, you know, the drug we're fed to make us like it has got a country with a bang. You know. Yeah, read the lyrics and listen to Stars and
Jello
Stripes of
Biafra had a lot
Corruption
of
one
good
day.
shit.
You'll really like it. And the government messed with them. Really, they did. They came
Oh,
after
totally.
from censorship and stuff. So. Yeah, we definitely are slowly moving towards a dystopian. Everywhere you move, you're being monitored. It's like I tried to get an Airbnb today, and it was like you gotta have your ID. You gotta make sure your photo matches your ID. You have a credit card. It's like everywhere you go, you can't go anywhere.
Oh, I have on the back of my Costco credit card I just got. It has me with my mariachi hat on. So I was at the Mexican restaurant and I had the mariachi hat on,
Oh
and
my
I showed
God.
her she says, "Yeah, that's definitely you."
It was funny is we all pay for this, right? We pay to be
Yeah.
monitored. I was watching the Snowden thing the other day. I think he's a patriot person.
Oh, totally.
Other people have disagreements on that, but
No, he's a total patriot.
I think when you hear him talk and they say, "Well, what did your girlfriend think?" He's like, "I didn't tell her anything. I just left the country. If I would have told her anything, she would have been scrutinized and she would have been in trouble."
Oh,
So he had to keep it a total secret. He felt that the power had gotten too far. He didn't see that the government was using the data they were collecting. They weren't anything malicious at that time. However, he thought if a different administration came in or somebody wanted to use that technology,
it's even worse.
they
way
would
worse.
basically be unstoppable because
Yeah.
they would know. I mean, imagine having a bug in your
I think
house.
Hillary Clinton, if would have been president, we would have been fucking locked down like worse than China during the pandemic. I think it would have been pretty much.
It's debatable. You know, I know that.
We don't know, but
I
I
know, it's
felt
tough to
scary about her.
say.
I know that Obama increased the capabilities of the NSA.
Yeah, and he increased a lot of
And
shit. He increased
increased
5 wars.
He increased drone strikes and everything.
Increased-
So
yeah.
when it comes down to it, you have the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
Democrat and Republican are essentially the same. You know, George Bush Sr. proposes NAFTA, Bill Clinton passes NAFTA.
Yeah.
So the big issues, you'll notice over time, they're all the same. Democrat, Republican. Whereas my father-in-law used to say, no difference between a Democrat and Republican, except the Democrat sometimes throws you a bone. Gotta love
We
it.
do like our bones though sometimes.
Yeah, just occasionally. I kind of see this the truth. Like they both kind of seem the same, but the
Yeah.
Democrat occasionally.
I mean, there was a time. I mean, FDR did something totally different than any other leader did, and we need someone like FDR again. I think that's why I feel they stole the primary both times from Bernie. He would have been the next FDR.
Oh,
What do you mean? You think
100%.
they stole them? They absolutely
They
stole it
stole
from him.
it. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's
What
no
was
way they
the-
would
Yeah,
let
what
him.
was that documentary I
Yeah.
saw? It was. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was. I think it was the new Michael Moore one.
Oh, really? I
was.
haven't seen the new one.
It was a new Michael. It was Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay, I saw that.
11/9.
Yeah, Fahrenheit 9/11.
No, it was the other one. It was 11/9.
Oh, he has a. That's right. He has a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one, and it showed the people.
Oh, I haven't
it,
watched that
it, it was interviewing these people who were in these counties that went to Bernie, and then when they went to the Democratic convention, they didn't give them to Bernie.
Yeah.
Give them to Hillary. It was like, okay,
Wow.
like they're circumventing the people that are quote unquote socialists. Although, if you look at all these westernized countries, Bernie makes the point. It's like they have socialized medicine. That we're gonna, most of the West. This is not like rocket science for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like, we are to be called the richest nation. We gotta rename that.
Yeah.
It should be the
most
nation. The
deprived
nation has
nation.
the most division between rich and poor.
Yeah.
That's what it really should be called, not the richest nation, because the richest nation would mean that we're all wealthy. And I tend to think that spiritual wealth is higher than material wealth. Anyway, but that's my own thing.
I got my wealth is on this ring right here. It costs like $1, and this one like $15.
Oh, and I found this in your bathroom.
yeah. I got that one at the drum circle. I got it for $40. That's amazing.
So cool.
I stopped wearing that at the drum circle because I knocked my teeth out almost because I would be dancing and we'd go bang, bang, bang.
He's the same thing. He's just swing like.
So we're gonna end pretty soon, but I think we should sing a song. That's what we got.
Oh.
We're gonna end with a song.
1, 2, 3.
We can't do a cover. We can't do a cover because then I can't monetize my freaking show. So we're gonna have to do one of my originals, and you guys are just gonna sing backup or something.
Okay.
Oh. Oh fuck it.
Is that a tune?
It's freaking way out of tune. I can't see if it's a key.
I'll play a little bit of my instrument.
I think it's fucking out of tune. Oh, it was in my car. That's right. In the sun.
Yeah, so
Oh, no bueno.
it warps. It's warped just as we are. It's the tuning song, kids.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the D. Damn, this one really. Oh, plus the change in the weather.
Just a change in the weather.
A change in the weather.
Okay, then we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost my jazz teacher always said, "Close enough for jazz."
That was close enough for rock and roll.
He stole that from. I didn't know. I thought that was his. He stole it from. Okay, it's good enough. We're gonna do a song called "Sachi Says" since I talked about those girls dancing on my. Woo! Sachi says she's in love with the man she says she's never met. And come October, she'll be gone. So don't get too upset. And then she says, God knows the plan, so there's nothing to regret. I'm not trying to prove her wrong. I'm just placing bets. She says she's in love with the man she's never met. They only spoke on the internet. He's a drummer boy from Latvia. Don't you try to doubt their love. No, no, I shouldn't doubt their love. No. And Sachi says the world is what you make of it, my friend. I wrote that song, so sing along. But who will write the end? She says, oh, she said, woo! She's in love with the man she's never met. They only spoke on the internet. He's a drummer boy from Latvia. Don't you try to doubt their love. No, no, I shouldn't doubt their love. 'Cause she's in love with the man she never met. They only spoke on the freaking internet. He's a drummer boy from Latvia. Don't you try to doubt their love. No, no, I shouldn't doubt their love. No, no. Oh. from my second CD, which is called The Beginning Is Here. I released it December 21st, 2012.
I started to get a beat in there for you.
Let's do it rap. Here we are.
In the apartment.
In Normal Heights.
But ain't nothing normal about Normal Heights.
That's right. If I smoke a little pot, I can do raps better. I just, the words come out when I smoke pot.
Yeah.
It just flies out. I'm like, damn, I really thought of that. No, I channeled it or something. You want to play the last song? Tell us one of your songs.
Yeah, this one's called.
Can you rap that too?
Maybe, but it's not really a rap song. It's more of a house song. It's called Quarantine.
I had my house.
Quarantine in the House. Kind of a play on words. You know, it's house music, but since we're all locked in the house.
You've been wearing my socks on this whole time.
No, you're supposed. Oh,
Am I?
You can't see the. I have my socks on, but you can't see the dirtiness on the bottom of the word.
Oh no, but I
The
just
color.
I just want.
Oh, you want to show your feet?
Well, yeah.
I don't think I've
I'm
cut my
Look how
nails in a
cute
while.
they
I should do that too.
I just like your grounded.
Yeah, it's really it's made to dance to. It's made for loud dancing parties
Are
right
these
here.
his speakers here?
Yeah, I just put it in his speakers.
Yeah.
I like doing stuff with just one note. Like how much can you do with one note, dude? Because then it just becomes like a rhythmic thing, you know what I mean? And then here comes a little melody on top here. Yeah, that right there, you really need like a subwoofer to get the full
Yeah.
You gotta get the full thing.
I just remembered I made an apple.
You made an apple.
I made an apple pipe the other day, so we can just do a last toke before we go.
Sweet. Nice, thank you. Oh, Shiva. This is for the people that need more cowbell right here. More cowbell, more cowbell.
More cowbell, yeah.
Got that polyrhythm, that 3
I have a shirt that says that. More cowbell.
Well, this part's for you.
This part's for you. For all you do, you know the king of pot is coming through. That's just Leaf. I like Leaf. I'm a lightweight.
I'm lightweight.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, headphones and the big speakers really the way to listen to it. Really have to, because I do a lot of stuff with the panning, so it goes around your head. Yeah, it does back and forth stuff.
I have a friend who's DJ, so I'll hook you up with her to play your music like that.
Yeah, I'd love that.
And I'll give you the link to the Silent Disco place, and that would be really cool for the Silent Disco. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the thing that's been really good for me is the fact that I can have some outlet, right? Because of my hand issue right now. It's like blessed, you know what I mean? Like find a way to make it happen. Don't let anything get in the way. Even if I had no hands, something happened to my hands, I'd be going like this with the app. My foot. I would. I really would. I'd be using my toes. I'd be figuring it out. I would figure out a way to make this music. And then like the number one thing is make it for yourself. Make it so you enjoy it. And then if you enjoy it, you know at least one person likes it.
Yeah.
You know, make it for yourself. If you can listen to it
I feel
again
it's
and again
very
and again,
I'm sure.
that's a sign it's good, right? Because usually I listen to my stuff and it gets
I've seen
kind
it
of old,
before,
but
yeah.
yeah, if you can listen to it over and over again, and it's your own stuff, and you can turn it off and listen to the next day, it still sounds good to you, and you're grooving on it, that's good. Because usually we're our worst critics, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like if we can stand listening to it, then probably other people will like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, my insignificant other, she always sees me listening to my music and goes, why do you always listen to your music? Go, because it's my fucking music. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna be able to keep doing it, man.
Yeah, you have to critique it too, right?
Yeah,
You're probably a harsh critic of it as well, right?
But I got over the criticizing. That's what kept me, I think, for 15 years finishing the song.
Yeah.
Too being too critical.
Yeah, when you're in the creative process, you actually don't want to.
No.
You just let the critics critique and don't even worry about that. You know what was the guy?
I like my shit.
What was the
That's
guy
all
who
it
did the
counts.
Beastie Boys? Rick Rubin. He produced Beck, he produced the Beastie Boys. They have that kind of jagged. He's a very well-known producer. I read an article of his a few years ago. He said, do something different and extreme, where half the people will like it, half the people will hate it. Don't go for something like, don't go for something like.
That's how
Middle
you can
Road.
tell when something's gonna take off. When there's a lot of people that dislike on things.
Yeah.
That's when my YouTube channel started.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have blocked all those people who said all this terrible shit on my thing.
They're still looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're blog. They have to look through someone else's account.
Now they
Block
do,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, but there's this thing. There's no such bad movies.
Yeah.
When
'Cause
Ozzy
those
Osbourne
people used to
supposedly
fucking, write all this bad shit.
hit
about
the
me.
head
Oh my
off
God, it's so
off the
ridiculous.
bat. Remember that when he was Ozzy
Yeah.
Osbourne? It's like whether he did or whether he didn't. It's like people were talking about Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not whatever happened, it
Oh.
created the buzz, right? The
Oh,
buzz was there.
when the Beatles said that we're more famous than Jesus.
Actually, John Lennon said that.
Yeah, John Lennon said in the Beatles when he was in the Beatles. When he said that, everyone burned the albums and stuff, but that actually made they were at gold and they went platinum after that because all those people that burned them, most of them bought them back.
Yeah.
They bought new ones.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck, can you burn them? You like 'em?"
Did they
Yeah, kids, go burn my album. Buy it first, then burn it, then buy another.
That was
one,
that book. That book, Steal This Book. You remember that?
Yeah.
Steal This Book. Anyway, I think we've been going long enough time. Do you guys have any last words you want to say? Anything? Okay. What was that? That was a backwards German. Darken, Viking.
What's that from?
I don't know. That's from one of those
Oh.
AC/DC or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Ruskin, Viking, or something.
On that note,
Okay, see you guys later. Bye Facebook people,
Bye.
wave at them. And whoa, Facebook. And bye Instagram people. Come on my show if you're ready for the revolution.
Okay, Facebook
I'll
friends,
stop that one.
we're gonna be going
Okay,
live.
post.
I'm gonna hook up all the other cameras first, but
Never delete.
That's how it
It didn't stop. It didn't stop. Okay, stop. End. Share. Okay, bye YouTube people. See you later. That was only 57 minutes. We didn't even do an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought we went